Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is March Ragnarok here, coming at you today with a Narukami deck profile. This is Aaron. Say hi, Aaron.
Hi.
And
Hi.
yeah, he helps me playtest a lot, especially since his deck is a bad matchup against my competitive deck. So he's great to playtest against. He's a really nice guy. Really weird.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I'm going to pass it to him.
Alright, so we got our starting Vanguards. I have two, because I figured I'd just put out the other one just in case. Linchu, he's great. Whenever he hits a Vanguard, or whenever he's boosting a unit that hits a Vanguard, counterblast one, and pick off a grade 1 or less rearguard. And in my deck, he's one of the 2 cards that can get back row units, so he's wonderful. Starting with the grade 3s, we've got 3 Break Rides. Break Ride, Limit Break 4, when ridden over, retire front row unit and plus 10k to your Vanguard. Plus 2 whenever your opponent has 3 or more damage. So throw a 10k boost behind, that's 23, perfect for cross rides. My main unit, which is Eradicator Sweep Command Dragon, I don't really focus my deck around him as much anymore, but I keep him in there because when he's placed on Vanguard spot, put a unit into the soul, retire front row, limit break when a unit is retired from your opponent. Counterblast 2, Soul Blast 2, retire another one, plus 5k and a draw. You get a shit ton of stuff, and you get to eliminate their whole front row just from his limit break.
Well, there you go.
And once again, he's great because break right over and you've got his auto limit break.
Yeah, right.
And I'm cut it back to 7 grade 3s. I am going to change this. I have 1 Gauntlet Buster, and I think Anthony's got another one he just pulled today, so I'll be trying to get that from him. Gauntlet Buster is the other card in my deck that gets rid of, well, possibly back row rear guards. Special Counterblast, which means counterblast units with the same name, which is Eradicator. Counterblast 2, it is not limit break. You can do it as long as you have 2 unflipped damage. Your opponent chooses a rear guard and retires it. Yeah, limit break 4. Every time that you retire something, plus 3 and a crit to him. And I focus a lot of my deck around him and another card. Grade 2s, Suitan, 2 of them. I don't use a whole lot of counterblast. The only counterblast that I have is Linchu in my grade 3s, but since I do run Sweep Command Dragon, it's nice to get an unflipped damage and a soul charge out of it for his Soul Blast. 9k grade 2 damage flip. 3 Choos because I do not have 4. He is a staple in any Eradicator deck, almost. When placed on van or rear position, put a unit into your soul with Eradicator and retire an opponent's front row rear guard. 9k, 3 12k attackers, no need to explain that. This is Doreen the Booster. Plus 3 every time you retire an opponent's rear guard. She's great with Gauntlet Buster. You can get her an easy 6k, and that's if you don't break right over it. And that's about it for that. Let me move all this shit out of the way. 4 perfect guards. It doesn't matter with the Eradicator perfect guard. These ones are, this one isn't.
Yeah.
Unless you're using Gauntlet Buster. It's nice to have all Eradicators in your damage, but it's not super necessary. 4 Shuki. Same as this, just a grade 1 boost. This column, retire 1, and it's already at 22k, which is super easy to do. Him, because the 8ks are useless since we don't have an Eradicator 8k.
This little shit.
If your opponent has 2 or less rear guards, rear position, discard, draw. Great for opening hands. 10k boost, 2 of them. 10k boost, nothing more, nothing less. And only because I don't have another one of these, I'm going to actually look through that box because I think there might be an extra one.
I have them.
Oh, sweet, I need it. That's grade 1s.
Yes.
Triggers. All Eradicator perfect arts, criticals.
So that's 8 crits right now?
Yes, that's 8 crits. They only have 2 sets right now. Next set we're getting a draw trigger, which I don't think I'll need. These are great because even if you don't have, even if they don't end up in the damage pile for Gauntlet Buster, you can have it on rear guard and it's an Eradicator you can put into your soul. Yeah, right. Same with the Eradicator draw triggers, 4 of those, and 4 heals, and that is really it. A couple things to change, but that's it.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so I want to ask you at least one question that I know that you've talked a lot about with hanging with you. What are you going to run in the upcoming sets? Are you going to stick with this deck? Or are you going to switch it around?
I'm going to be changing
What's your plan, big man?
my Hakushos. We get a new unit, grade 2. Same thing as her. It's an 8k base and it gains 5k whenever you retire something. And with Bowing Saber Reverse, it's like Lock 2, Counterblast 2, and I'd maybe drop 2 units, I'm not sure, and your opponent chooses 2 rear guards and retires it. So that would be an instant 10k boost. So instead of having, 15 on her, I'd have 18, and then just throw it behind an 8k boost or something, and 26 easy. And I'll be changing my grade 3 lineup a little bit, but that's really it. Just 2 or 3 cards.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you for profiling with us.
No
We will
problem.
hopefully get a duel in soon.
Yes, we will tonight.
Like, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. March Ragnarok. Signing out.
Hit 'em up.